over there. So you can't actually see anything in this video. It's too fucking dark in here. But so it's pretty late right now. It's like 10:31. Sydney. It's not another nice day. Um, so I've earlier on I talked about how I was gonna have the shuttle to my dorm, and I had that went well. I pretty nice driver. Chatted a little bit, and then I arrived here. Um, Took care of some emails. Then I also, but I mostly just unpacked nice stuff, set it up. It's actually a pretty nice room, pretty nice dorm space. It's definitely nicer than what I had back at my home college in the States. Uh, for sure, I got a lot more storage area. The bed's a bit more comfortable, a little bit. Here they and it's not just me with this room, but with a lot of the other dorm rooms as well. They only had like in the boxes of the packs or whatever of like as they call it here, um, linens or whatever. Well, apparently it only had one blanket and one pillow. I don't know why. but but they did put out I think funnily enough also just one kitchen towel, one bathroom floor towel, one hand towel, and one body towel. So that's nice. I'm pretty glad about that. I just have a box of some basic kitchen supplies. So a couple plates, bowls, um, knives, serving spoons, pot, pan, you know, a couple other things, cutting board, knives, all that good stuff. Not very much, but nice little bit. You know, pretty glad about that. Unfortunately, there's not a. Fortunately, there's not a microwave and mini fridge in these rooms, or at least not in this one. But it's alright. Would have been nice though. Um. So yeah, I mean, I spent time here today, and I was just taking care of a couple of different things, and then I was like, oh yeah. So we had dinner at a some bar pretty close by, I think it was. Um, and it was like in Glebe or in Glebe Street or something like that. I don't or Gleb. I don't know where it's that, but something like that. And that was nice. So we had. I already had our meals pre-ordered actually. There was a survey a little while back that each of us students did to indicate what we'd like to have on these orientation days for lunch and for dinner. Unfortunately, I accidentally skipped lunch one, but I ended up being fine. I wasn't too hungry. Had a nice breakfast. But yeah, for dinner, I guess I pre-ordered a veggie burger. I think that was what I'd had. It was okay. I didn't really like it a ton, but it was. But then yeah, I mean after that, I went on over to the nearest supermarket. I forget what it's called exactly, but the nearest one of those, and just looked around a bit, and then I saw an Aldi's in there. And I was like, okay, well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get some groceries for myself for this week. I mean, I thought about it earlier in the day. I, you know, took a little bit of time to look at their website and kind of compare prices on some different stuff and make, a fairly small, uh, decently sized list of some stuff that I wanted to get. So I figured that I would need. I tried to think about stuff that would actually be healthier and would be a bit of a better bargain, anyways, without being too over the board. So I got a couple of veggies, got one fruit, I got two sources of grain, I got two sources of protein, then I got for junk food stuff. I only have a bag of chips and some chewy bars, which was a pack of 16. And nothing wrong, there was pretty good looking options of some other bars, but they were only like five, five per pack, and they were like so like really not as great of a deal, you know. And so I got those, and then I also that's really the only treat for myself. I got a thing of Tim Tams, so pretty glad about it. That I thought about it because I actually got to have one, or actually two of them during one-on-one orientation meetings today when I about like an hour and a half, well, probably closer to maybe 2.5 hours after I arrived. I don't remember exactly when it was, but at least a little bit. It was at least a little bit later on. It was in the afternoon, but it's nice to be able to actually. It's nice to excuse. It's nice to actually be able to see, um, these counselors who had been help setting all this stuff up and who I'd had some communication with about a bunch of different things. You know, it was nice to be able to finally see them, and they're pretty nice people. There, so I'm really thankful for that. Um, but yeah, I mean, they yeah, I know I felt nervous about taking the Uber ride because I never done it. I've never used an Uber before. Shocking, I know, but I never have. Uh, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to, you know, trust the driver to take me where we're gonna go instead of trying to, I don't know, uh, kidnap me or something. I don't know. It's kind of a little extreme, I know. Yeah, tendency to spiral a bit sometimes. So, yeah, that's not one of my proudest features, but ended up being fine. This nice driver was this British bloke. Just talked about food and different cultures and stuff like that for a bit. That was pretty much what we talked about. But really, the other thing that kind of just made me feel a bit anxious today was just so I thought I heard that some people here said this during that we had some kind of particular curfew or whatever, and I actually remember exactly if they did say that we had one or not. They said some time frame for something which is like 7 to 8 or something like that. 7 more into 8 that we could, I don't know, we could do something, or maybe they were just talking about when we could have guests over or whatever. But regardless, I guess I probably mistook that to mean that they meant like, oh, you can't be doing stuff out after 8. And the reason that I say that I felt anxious about that is because, so yes, after we had dinner at this bar I was talking about, which is a pretty nice place, by the way. Um, right. We'd sat in there for a little while, and then me and this counselor, we were just talking about some stuff, and he was just wanting to show me where the supermarket was, right? So I could take a look around. It's really not that far away from the dorm, fortunately, but nonetheless. So I did that. Went in there, looked around just for a little bit, and then I was like, oh, I see the Aussies, and then I started going in there and get some stuff, you know. Um, and then I was like checking the time. I was like, oh no, I need to be going on back because I'm like, I only have like 20 minutes or something like that, you know. And I was trying to rush around and get stuff. Then I was like, oh, I should probably get this, or or just making sure, getting good rates on stuff. Like I don't want to be getting too many junk food items and all that, you know. I don't want to have to run back out to the store too many times. So I was like, okay, I'm also gonna go ahead and get myself like some aluminum foil, some snack bags, get myself some hand soap, some hand sanitizer, some dishwasher soap, and some laundry detergent. Since I wasn't able to bring all those liquids with me through customs when I flew here, I didn't want to get in trouble for carrying anything I wasn't supposed to, so I didn't. But but anyway, so I guess you might, all those things aside, might be wondering like, well, okay, so in your dorm now, like, what's your roommate like? And to that I say, hey roommate, you gonna come over here? Tell them what you're like. Tell them exactly. They're not here, so unless you count the invisible person whole joke or whatever. But honestly, I'd rather not have a creepy random invisible person just hanging around doing whatever the fuck invisible people do. Um. So yeah, I don't know where I don't know where my roommate is yet. So I don't know when I'll meet them. Um. But yeah. So that's interesting. I thought they would have been here today, but I guess not. But oh well. I mean, I don't know if all the people that are coming here for this program, or at least us international students, anyways, are here. And I mean, this is only one of a few apartment buildings, anyways. So you know, oh yeah, yeah. But nonetheless, it does seem like some of the other international students here are pretty nice. I haven't really talked to most of them yet, but from what I have seen, just a little bit, they seem all pretty nice. Um, yeah, so um, I'm just glad that I'm here. That I've survived. That I've taken care of myself. That stuff, and it's gone all right. Even though I know I've been stressed about that, and I know there's a lot more things like that in the near future or further on, that I could talk about, and I probably will. But it's nice to know that I've been doing well. So, anyways, I'm pretty tired, and I mean, I'd love to make more videos and all that, and do more Minecraft speed running. I actually started another speed run. I wasn't recording it though, but I was doing pretty well. I'd already I made a lot of progress in it, so that was pretty good. I was like, oh, maybe I'll beat my personal best. I don't know. We'll see if I do or not. But anyways, thanks for joining in. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Hopefully you didn't mind it just being a black screen for the whole video, pretty much. Um, and feel free to like the video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell. It really helps out a lot. I appreciate it. I'm trying to reach 100 subscribers before um, 1st of August. So if you want to help me reach that goal, it'd be very much appreciated. Anyways, guess I'll see you in the next video. I would wave to the screen, but you wouldn't even be able to see it anyways. You have really no idea if I'm doing it or not. But anyways, enough of these shenanigans. I need to sleep. Anyways, have a good day, night, whatever it is for you when you're watching this. So, see you in the next one.